Hi everyone and welcome to this week's video. Hope you enjoy it. Now this week we are going to be discussing safety in the home. So I have worked out the weekly schedule for this week. Now remember, every single day you must do your theme wall. Feel free to pause the video if you would like to copy this. It's just a guideline to help you. You can do exactly the same or you can change it up a little bit. It's up to you. So we obviously have Monday to Friday because weekends we chill. Every day I have suggested that you do your theme wall. Go over it every single day. If you don't have a theme wall up somewhere, then you must use your flashcards. But please go over it every day because repetition is key. That's also how the little ones do learn. On a Monday we usually take it a little bit easier. We talk and discuss about the theme. So obviously this week is the dangers in the home. What you can do as well is you can walk around your home and show your little one all the dangers that are around the house, what to do and what not to do. Now obviously when you have children in the house, you also have put safety measures in place, and you don't allow your children access to certain things and you put things away. Learn by play. I hope, like, if they have a little section in their play area, you've made your little corner where you've put puzzles and things in there that they can learn by play with, and you can sit down and play with them. Once they've had that time, then let them just play, have their lunch, their story, and their nap time. Now with the story, I did suggest that you take one story and you divide it into 4. And when you come to the Friday, you just recap the story and see how much your little one has recalled. It's good for the imagination and good for memory. On the Tuesday, you can explain the worksheet that you are going to do with them. It's the worksheet on safety. On the Wednesday, you can practice more puzzles with them. So just remember to use a real puzzle and not the cell phone. Don't push your little one too much. Your learn by play area, remember you can put puzzles in there, so if they want to play with the puzzle they can do that, but also still sit down with them and do puzzles with them. And then whatever size they are doing, then just keep on doing that size: a 2-piece, a 4-piece, 6-piece, 9-piece, 12-piece. By the end of the year, for a 3-year-old, they should be building a 12-piece puzzle at least. Then on the Thursday, what you can do, because we're learning about safety, you can teach them about how to hold the scissors properly, and you can do your cutting worksheet. And then on a Friday, you can do your artwork. Now the artwork this week is so cute. So wait till the end. You will see how cute this little artwork is. It's an ant. So talk and explain about what the artwork is going to be. Then you can also talk about ants, and then you can do your artwork. Now remember, with nap time, it's up to you as well to decide how long you want your little one to nap for. But when they are small, it is advisable to let them have a nap. It's very good for their brains. Alright, let me show you the rest of the things. So remember, if you don't want to make your own worksheets, you can go to the shops and you can buy your own activity books. Now remember, it's better to buy activity books for your child's age. If your little one is slightly ahead, then buy the book above. If your little one is slightly behind, then maybe buy the book below. But always have the activity book for the age group. Now for the theme wall this week, obviously you can put their safety at home. Show your pictures like a hot stove, danger, don't touch that. And always have the 4 basic shapes. We're doing for fan. Now the reason why I did fan is because it's safety. You can teach your little ones, don't stick your fingers in the fan because you will injure your fingers. Also depending on what fan it is. And then leave your numbers on the wall as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now with 3-year-olds, they need to know up to 5 by the end of the year. The 3 to 4s need to know 1 to 10. and then the 4 to 5s need to know up to 20. But yeah, that's an example of a theme all that you can do. Now for your worksheet this week, very easy and fun to do. All that I've done is I've taken a piece of paper. Now I do make my own worksheets, but if you want to, you can look up on Pinterest and get ideas there, or print off worksheets from Pinterest. Now all that I have done with this one is I've taken the worksheet and divided it into two, safeties and dangers. Now I took an ad magazine and I cut out different pictures. Now explain to your little one what they can do, and they must now see which picture is safe and which picture is dangerous. So the safe picture can go under the safe side and the danger picture will go under the danger side. Now you don't have to have so many pictures, but you don't have to have so little. So batteries are dangerous. Scissors are very dangerous, especially when you don't use them correctly. Certain glues are dangerous, so your little one will choose all the ones that are dangerous. Now you also can discuss with them that watch out the kitchen, the stove is very hot and the kettle is very hot as well. Don't touch pans, you don't know whether they're hot or not. The air fryer is dangerous. Now with things that are safe to use, a cooler box, it's just where you keep your lunch, so it's not dangerous, it's not hot. Paints that you give to them obviously are non-toxic. Toys and things that they play with is all non-toxic. I mean, even if they help you around the house, the broom is safe to use. The bottle that's made out of tin or aluminium is good to use. Nail brush, Prit, yeah, that's what they're called. But it's a type of glue. It's non-toxic. The little ones use that one. So any pictures. Now let your children choose for themselves and where to place the things. So anything that's safe to eat, safe to use. So that's an idea that you can use for your safety worksheet for the week. Let's move on to the next one. Now, if your little one is still struggling to cut out, then carry on using the worksheet, this one that I have showed you before, to cut on the lines. If your little one is managing to start cutting, then maybe start doing other squiggly lines. Now, because we are doing danger this week, stop. I've put stop at the top. It's quite cute. So, now all they have to do now is cut on the squiggly line. Now, if you do want to make your own worksheets, they are quite easy and simple to do. All I've basically done was I've drawn a line at the top. I drew stop, put the color red because usually red means danger. And then I drew the lines in pencil. I just took a permanent marker. I drew the little zigzags and then I erased the pencil. Now, when I was talking about scissors earlier, these scissors are dangerous to use because it's got a little point on it. For the little ones, it's safer to use a blunt point. Now, when you ask your little one to go fetch your scissors, as I was saying in the weekly program, teach your little one how to hold scissors correctly. Don't walk with scissors facing like this, you might injure someone. Hold it inwards. Obviously, it's the same with a knife, but your little one shouldn't be near knives at such a young age. But teach them how to hold the scissors correctly. Teach them how to use the scissor. Teach them to hold the scissors properly. If they're still battling, then just help them along. And if they don't really want to cut out, you can always say, but your scissors are hungry, so let's let the scissors eat the paper. So that's an example of that one. Now for the art week this week, it is so cute. I've done a little ant. It is quite big. Now all I've basically done is taken the paper, cut it out in the right shapes. Now I have a solid piece of paper there at the bottom, which I've stuck the ice cream stick on. I've taken the little legs and I've stuck them on there too. I have taken 3 different sized circles. They are all the same that way, but as you can see, there are different sizes, and it makes it so cute when it's on a stick because you can walk with your little ant. Now all I did with the face is I stuck the feelers on. I took one of my white pencils and I drew the mouth on. If you don't have that, you can use chalk. If you don't have wiggly eyes, you can make your own little eyes out of white paper. But that is so cute. Fun artwork to do with your little ones, and it does take time to make this. And then once you're finished with it, you can let your little one play with it. I think that one is so cute. So next week we will be doing strangers. Now I have tried to interlock all of these ones and let them flow into each other, because safety and home, and then talk about safety and strangers. Some strangers are friendly, but it's always wise to know that strangers can be dangerous as well. And then that's for the rest of the term. Feel free to copy it if you would like to copy it. I thank you all for watching my video. These are all tips and tricks on how to teach your little ones at home if you are homeschooling your little ones. I am qualified ECD teacher, early childhood development, and I have been teaching for 16 years. But just as a disclaimer, I am just trying to help you and give you tips and guidelines on how to teach your little ones. Thank you, and I hope you're all well, keep well, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye for now.